Your legs are the foundation of your body, and when they weaken, your entire health and mobility begin to decline. One of the earliest signs of leg weakness is the frequent occurrence of cramps. Many people brush these cramps aside, thinking they are temporary, but the truth is that recurring leg cramps are an alarm from the body. They tell you that something is wrong, and if you do not pay attention, the problem can become worse. It is often said that the legs are the first part of the body to show weakness as we age, and while aging is a factor, it is not the only one. Everyday habits, often ignored, are the leading causes of weakened legs and painful cramps. If we want to keep our legs strong and free from pain, it is important to recognize these habits and change them before it is too late. Leg cramps are sudden and involuntary contractions of the muscles, most commonly in the calves, thighs, or feet. They can last from a few seconds to several minutes and may leave lingering soreness. For some people, they occur after physical activity, while for others, they strike at night during sleep. Whatever the case, these cramps are not random. They are a message that your muscles are not functioning properly. Muscles rely on oxygen, nutrients, hydration, and proper care. When these needs are not met, they react with tightness and pain. By looking at the most common habits that trigger cramps, we can understand why the legs weaken and how to prevent it. One of the biggest causes of leg weakness and cramps is a sedentary lifestyle. Modern living has created a situation where people spend long hours sitting at desks, driving cars, or lounging on sofas. The legs, designed for movement, lose their strength when they are not used. When you sit too long, circulation slows down. Blood and oxygen delivery to the muscles decreases, and waste products build up. The muscles then become tight, stiff, and prone to cramping. Even if you exercise once a day, it does not completely undo the harm of sitting for many hours. Movement throughout the day is essential. People who sit for long periods and rarely stretch or walk are far more likely to experience cramps and long-term muscle weakness. Another critical factor is dehydration. Muscles depend heavily on water and electrolytes to function smoothly. Every contraction and relaxation of muscle fibers requires the balance of minerals like potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium. When you are dehydrated, this balance is disrupted, and your muscles contract involuntarily, causing cramps. Many people do not realize how dehydrated they are. Coffee, tea, and soft drinks are consumed regularly, but these can act as diuretics, making you lose more water. Those who sweat heavily in hot weather or after exercise but fail to replace fluids are especially at risk. Night cramps often occur because the body is slightly dehydrated after hours of not drinking water. Drinking enough water and replenishing electrolytes through a balanced diet is crucial to keeping the legs strong and preventing cramps. Poor diet also plays a massive role in weakening the legs. Muscles need protein to repair and grow, but diets low in high-quality protein deprive them of strength. A lack of fruits, vegetables, and whole foods means a lack of essential vitamins and minerals. Calcium and vitamin D are necessary for muscle contraction and bone strength. Magnesium is vital for relaxation of muscles. Potassium helps balance fluids and prevents spasms. When the body is deficient in these nutrients, cramps and weakness are the natural outcome. Unfortunately, processed foods, fast food, and sugary snacks have taken the place of nutritious meals for many people. This creates a cycle where the legs do not receive the fuel they need. Weak bones and muscles then become prone to injuries, and cramps are a common daily occurrence. Another common cause of cramps and weakness is overexertion or improper exercise. While lack of movement is dangerous, so is too much unplanned strain. Muscles need gradual strengthening, but many people push themselves too hard without preparation. Running long distances without warming up, lifting heavy weights without guidance, or standing on hard surfaces for long hours can all overload the muscles. The result is fatigue, tightness, and cramps. Muscles require a balance of exercise and rest. Overtraining without recovery leaves them exhausted and more likely to contract involuntarily. Even athletes suffer from cramps if they do not hydrate, stretch, or rest properly. Over time, this habit not only causes cramps but also leads to chronic leg weakness and injuries. Footwear is another factor that people often overlook. The shoes you wear have a direct effect on leg health. High heels, flat shoes without support, or shoes that are too tight put unnecessary pressure on your muscles and joints. They change your natural posture and walking style, straining your calves and thighs. Wearing unsupportive shoes for long periods leads to pain, stiffness, and cramps. For those who work long hours standing or walking, proper footwear with cushioning and arch support is not just comfort but a necessity. Ignoring this leads to a gradual weakening of the legs, and cramps become more frequent. Good shoes are an investment in leg health, while poor footwear silently damages them. Sleep also plays an important role in muscle health. During sleep, the body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and restores energy. Poor sleep habits, such as staying up late, irregular schedules, or uncomfortable sleeping positions, disturb this process. Night cramps are very common among people who point their toes downward while sleeping or those who do not change positions for hours. Insufficient deep sleep also reduces the release of growth hormone, which is vital for muscle repair and strength. Over time, poor sleep weakens the body overall, but the legs, being the most active muscles, show the earliest decline. Quality rest and correct posture during sleep can make a big difference in reducing cramps. Another dangerous habit is ignoring early warning signs. Many people dismiss cramps as harmless and continue with the same routines. But cramps are the body's way of warning you that something is wrong. Ignoring them means ignoring the chance to correct your habits. Over time, occasional cramps can turn into daily pain, chronic weakness, or even serious circulatory issues. The habit of neglecting these signals is one of the reasons why leg weakness progresses silently until it becomes a major problem. Listening to your body and making changes when you first notice cramps can prevent long-term damage. There are also lifestyle habits such as smoking, drinking, and unmanaged stress that contribute to the problem. Smoking reduces blood flow and oxygen supply to the muscles, directly weakening them. Alcohol interferes with hydration and nutrient absorption, increasing the risk of cramps. Stress causes the body to release hormones that tense up the muscles, making them more likely to contract involuntarily. Each of these habits slowly chips away at muscle strength, and the legs are the first to show the effects. Leg weakness and cramps are not just about discomfort. They affect independence, mobility, and quality of life. Climbing stairs, walking long distances, or even standing for a short period becomes difficult. This is why breaking the bad habits is so important. Small, consistent changes can restore strength and prevent cramps. Moving more throughout the day, staying hydrated, eating a balanced diet rich in nutrients, exercising correctly, wearing proper footwear, sleeping well, and paying attention to warning signs all work together to protect your legs. Imagine being able to walk freely, climb stairs with ease, and sleep peacefully without cramps waking you up. These are not luxuries but the natural state of a healthy body. However, to achieve this, the destructive habits that trigger leg weakness must be stopped. The legs are strong by design, but they can only remain strong if we care for them properly. Every step you take depends on them, so they deserve your attention. Your legs truly are the first to weaken when your body is under stress. The good news is that weakness and cramps are not permanent if you make the right changes. Start by identifying which of the harmful habits are part of your daily life. Replace sitting with movement, dehydration with hydration, poor diet with nutrition, overexertion with balanced exercise, bad shoes with supportive ones, poor sleep with quality rest, and ignorance with awareness. Each change builds strength, restores energy, and reduces cramps. Legs give us freedom, independence, and power. Losing their strength limits life, but strengthening them gives life back its full quality. Stop the 7 habits that harm your legs, and you will notice not just less cramping but greater vitality in everything you do. The foundation of your health is in your legs, and by protecting them, you are protecting your future. Strong legs mean a strong life, and the choice is in your hands.